This is a main window that I mainly use to look if everything is white. Currently Quetzal is drinking water and she's very interested in food at the moment. So as soon as I even start opening the window, she will stop drinking and see if there is food coming or not. Take a look. Just opening up and she already waits. So let's not open that up any further and closing it again to make sure everything is fine. Here we have a first look into the waterfall, used to make sure the water is always clean and safe for consumption, and also the main hiding area for my little girl. Here we have a little night light that I installed to be able to take a peek into the enclosure while no lamps are running. It's mainly two moon bulbs that are running in the enclosure and some blue LEDs. This is everything from this side, so now let's switch to the more technical side where most of the control stuff is hanging around. Here we have the main control for the consumers inside the enclosure. There are a total of 6 different Wi-Fi sockets and 2 time-based sockets controlling everything inside the enclosure. These are all on different circuit breakers. On top of the sockets you can see Raspberry Pi, the 3 Plus or 4, and where the 2 webcams are connected and every sensoric component is entered via the blue USB dongle. So next we have the EHEIM filtration system that is used to suck water out of the basin, send it through filtration and back via waterfall. This way the water is always clean to be consumed. Next to it we have the rain system that is used to make sure the humidity is always right. Here we have the underfloor heater, that's the main heating system to make sure it's never too cold. Also underfloor we have those Ethernet cables that are used to get data out of the enclosure in terms of humidity and temperature. After a short dock break, let's turn on the external light that is not on the breaker circuits, just for a safer work environment. This helps to work inside the enclosure, clean it, change bulbs without any danger. Here we can see the main air filtration system that is just sucking air out of the enclosure to make sure it will be replenished. As you can see outside of the enclosure, I don't care about cable management. Here we have those sensors that will send a message to my phone as soon as the enclosure is open. Yeah, I got one of those on every single window. Now let's take a look inside the enclosure. As you can see, it's currently not fully cleaned. Floor bedding needs a replacement too. Here we see the main area of the enclosure. On the ceiling there are a total of 6 lights that are used to control the environment and the temperature. We have the first light that's currently on directly over the waterfall basking area. She nearly never rests there. Directly next to it there is the main light. It is 150 watts. In the corner next to it is the main light directly to the outside window. She loves to lay there, so it's important to have a good light in there. And next to that we have angled light that's heating the basking area directly underneath the heater, one of the warmest places inside the enclosure. Directly next to that we have an UVB lamp that's just this bulb that is hanging from the ceiling. And last but not least we have another red light used for the basking area next to the outside window for some natural light. So last, let's take a little peek inside the enclosure. As you can see, Quetzal is still waiting for food, so let's not bother her too long. Therefore I can't really show you the water basin right now. Maybe in a later video I will show it and the waterfall in more detail. For now, that's all I got. I hope this small peek inside the enclosure and the technical stuff around it was nice, and that's all I got for you. Have a nice day and bye.